You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back, Rudrance, for Black and White Sports. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, like, comment, share. So in case you have not been paying attention, the LA Dodgers hosted their Faith and Family Day yesterday. That's right. Their answer to the fact that they decided to wrap their loving arms around a very anti-Christian, anti-Catholic drag queen group. Yeah, that's right. We're anti-religion. We dress like drag queens. And, of course, we're all about Pride Month. The Dodgers hosted these repugnant individuals during their Pride festivities. Now, they initially invited them, and then they got a bunch of backlash. Then they disinvited them, and then they got a bunch of woke backlash. And then the entire ownership group bent both knees, got down on both knees, and reinvited these individuals. That's right, the ones on the right here that live in thumbnail infamy, because I'm sure this one right here will go in this very thumbnail without a doubt on this video. Well, Clayton Kershaw, who plays for the Dodgers and is an open Christian, he didn't like the fact that it seemed like they were going to turn away from Christianity. The problem about Faith and Family Day, and why I'm here to call them out, is this reeks, and I mean it, epic level dog crap reeks of desperation. You've already, look, the Dodgers have already spoken here, all right? And I'm going to be real. I'm going to call out, I'm just going to say it. Clayton Kershaw, what were you doing showing up to a bunch of drag queens? If your faith is that strong, look, stand your ground. And that's part of the problem. Not enough people are doing that. Patrick Bet-David called that out on his podcast the other day. The fact that we got so many Christians that are just letting this happen. And being so accepting and going along to get along crap. All right? Look, Kwame Brown's right. Go along to get along? F that. F that. I'm not down. So, Faith and Family Day was yesterday, and let's just take a look because, look, they had Chris Pratt out there. My goodness, that's right. Star-Lord himself, of course, he's one of the very few open Christians in Hollywood, right? They can't cancel him because he's too big of a star. Star-Lord in the MCU. He's got that terminal list, one of the most popular Amazon series to have ever happened, of which it was so popular that I believe that a character that really wasn't supposed to ever come back is going to end up getting a sequel. And of course, he plays I believe a Navy SEAL on that show. It's a great damn show. It is. I'm not going to act like it's not. It's one of the best shows I've seen in a long time. Point being, this entire thing just feels ultra hypocritical. And look, this happened after they announced this. Catholic Vote absolutely destroyed them over it. They destroyed them over it. Now, Catholic Vote put out a video that's, went ultra viral. I did a video on it slamming the Dodgers for having this Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence into their stadium. Keep in mind, when they honored these people, the stadium was freaking empty, and there were thousands of protesters outside. My God, they're still getting drug on Twitter, X, over this. Yeah, my bad, Elon. So this was the statement prior to this event. Excited to announce the relaunch of Christian Faith and Family Day at Dodger Stadium on July 30th, Kershaw wrote in a tweet. The Dodgers later confirmed the event and even said the details will be released at a later time. Join us at Dodger Stadium, 7:30, that was yesterday, for Christian Faith and Family Day. Stay after to celebrate and be part of a day of worship. The announcement came after the Dodgers invited, then uninvited, then re-invited the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, the group is a self-described, on its website, leading edge of queer and trans nuns. And you tell me that having a Christian Faith and Family Day after that doesn't reek of desperation, because you know you got slammed and you're still getting destroyed for having bent both knees, gotten down on both knees. You cradled the sack on this one to reinvite these repugnant human beings back into your stadium. Okay? Now, there was a lot of backlash around this, and Catholic Vote just come out and absolutely they crushed this. Quote, "The Dodgers' announcement today is the equivalent of putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound in which no way diminishes the harm and hurt caused by their plan to honor a vile anti-Catholic organization. Creating a faith and family event does not balance the decision to honor a perverted fake nun group that exists to mock Catholic religion," the Catholic Vote president Brian Birch wrote in a statement sent to Fox Digital. So, this whole event just reeked of desperation from the get-go. So it was yesterday. The Dodgers had their first Christian Faith and Family Day since the outbreak of COVID-19's pandemic without any problems off the field. Imagine that. Yeah. Christians were very respectful of this event, even though it reeked of desperations, because that's what people that honor law and order do, you know. Star pitcher Clayton Kershaw announced the event on Twitter back in May and recently posted a video alongside his wife to tell Dodger fans of the team's plans to make the day, quote, "bigger and better than it was before the pandemic." The festivities included pre- and post-game performances by Christian musician Jeremy Camp, player interviews, chances to win exclusive merchandise. There are also time for several players, including Kershaw, to hold conversations about their faith with fans of the game after the game. Actor Chris Pratt threw the first pitch across the home plate to Kershaw. Sunday night's event follows the controversial Pride Night festivities that the Dodgers hosted in June, where the team invited, uninvited, and re-invited the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. I mean, my God, I'm sorry. While there were no apparent issues with Sunday's faith-based event, the Dodgers were unable to hold off the Reds, losing 9-0. Maybe there was a signal there that this reeks of desperation, because you already hosted one of the sickest, worst groups that anybody has ever seen in the history of the world, for crying out loud. I just can't even imagine that you guys went through with that. You host this event. Look, do I think Clayton Kershaw's, do I think his head's in the right place? His heart's in the right place? Probably. But the Dodgers shouldn't have done this to begin with at all. I mean, my God, it's one thing to do Pride Night. It's one thing to blatantly double middle finger your Christian fan base. And then you throw them a bone by creating this Faith and Family Day and say, well, we're gonna bring out a singer. We're going to bring out a Hollywood star. Oh, look at us. We love Christians. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah, the LA Dodgers is the Major League Baseball faith of radical liberal leftism. End of story. Congratulations. You won that award. That's your organization. If I was Clayton Kershaw, what you really should do is ask for a trade to the Texas Rangers at this point. You know, tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. I'll probably have some Dodger fans that actually think this was a good idea. Slam this video. Sorry. I mean, you can't do what you did in June with that group that's that anti-religion, that blatant about it, and expect this one day is going to just make up for everything. Look, we love you. No, you really don't. You really don't. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.